Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 2 of our meetup. We're in the middle of a classic combat fight scene on the high seas. We are pirates who are now raiding another pirate ship in the middle of an encounter with a police craft. You guys are dumb. Alright, moving along. We last left off with, I believe my leader guy was just leaving the scene. So now we have Crusader with double badger and no weapon. Crusader is going to, very unfortunately... Oh, God, I can't even get another heavy weapon. I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to try and leave. He got a weapon. He's going to try and leave. He's going to hit the TN-20. Is anybody going to try and stop?
No. That would be you. Then the bill with you.
He's going below decks.
He's forfeiting.
Alright.
I won this duel.
About that. Okay, we have plenty of squads.
I'll get him in a second.
Alright, so our lady lady is with Telemon because you didn't let her go. Well, she's gonna try and express her further displeasure at Telemon by attempting to turn him into two people with a sword.
No active defense from the tag.
Alright, be advised, you've already done one interrupt as far as the thing goes. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, from the tag. From the tag. Yeah.
From the tag.
Yep.
So this is their martial defense. $33.
No raises. 734. Alright, squad. Alright, so 20, 35, 40 damage to the squad.
Cheers.
Take one dramatic.
Alright, so you lose a squad member. She is also going to try to burn that tag by continuing to hack and fray at the squad. What's the T on the tag right now?
30.
Okay. Ha! Nope, nope. That ain't gonna happen. Just trying to cut down enough people to make that tag useless. Did not work very well. Alright, so she's got Heckle G and Heckle B. We have...
We're both in the rigging.
Yes.
Giant killers.
The giant killers are still adamant about getting you out of the rigging. Naturalists are going to come back down and then attempt to get below decks. Assume no one's stopping them. They don't get to below decks.
On a sinking ship.
Alrighty, so I will now attack you with the Giant Slayers again. They're going to pester you, basically. Actually, I'm going to push you out of the rigging, so they do have that ability.
Passive.
And your passive is 20?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so 8, 16. Cool. Push you out of the rigging.
Okay.
So press. You're on the deck. And then they will follow. Alright, they've herded you out of the rigging itself. Good to go. That's her. We have one action on our Bard lady. She's in a conversation with Vifor.
Yep.
Oh my. Okay, so... Oh, God damn it. She's gonna lay some charm on you.
Okay, active.
Alright, go for it. She's laying down some cute words and showing off the exposed ovaries increase the power that she projects. Because that's how the artwork is projected, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ovaries?
Well, you heard the whole theory about why the chainmail armor is always different for women than men? Where
He means
in
man.
this, yeah, the whole fantasy artwork theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like AC 25.
Yeah, right? Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Ridiculous
So I'm at
artwork.
a 49.
No races? Alright. So 20.
20. Okay. It's 29.
I'm gonna go on your ship. Ha! Now you can't make attacks on me. Take that, you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, after that, Drake.
He's got her under control. Delmong was. Head over and add myself to the conversation with the lady over there.
Alright.
The naked one?
Yeah, the near naked
Or
one.
semi-naked?
Alright, so 25.
You're still in the conversation with her, yes?
Yep.
Will you allow me in the conversation?
Unfortunately, if you want to interact with him, you also have to break the stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see.
You're in the conversation with, damn it.
Who the hell is she talking to?
I know,
Oh, right.
Sneaky Frida.
Oh, crap. Not so good at getting into conversations.
She's a tough lady to talk to, especially in the middle of a firefight.
That 7 was a 92.
Yeah,
So-
that's 7.
Okay, so
Oh, okay, you got her. Wait, no.
I need
That's a 22.
22. I
you
need 3 or better.
Yeah.
3.
Ah.
Alright.
That
There
does
you
it.
go.
Yeah, what'd you-
Authority.
Oh.
With authority.
Oh. Okay, so that was your symbol, because you're still in the same zone, technically.
Okay. Ma'am, you need to leave the ship with us.
Alright, the rule is you do the dramatic wounds. She will actively defend.
She has authority?
Nope.
No, you only added it to the
Now we'll
conversation.
burn her.
She gets to use
Oh, that's right.
the other conversations as
That's
well.
right.
That'll burn her what?
Second action.
Oh, yeah. No, passive. Oh, God.
So 25 again?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that poops. Ooh, much better dice pool, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, by 1. Which doesn't quite get it.
Oh! That's my mariachis, my maracas. No. Oh,
I'll get it.
That does
well, bittersweet. Yum yum dromedary, damn damn, I get hit. Alright, so give me some damage.
18.
12, 13, 14. Betrayal of dice. She takes the social. Ow.
Yes.
I've already been convinced by something that I should leave. I think maybe I should take your advice, whoever the hell you are. So that was you, sir?
That was me.
Alright. Boom. The lady. I guess she's gonna move on to your ship.
We still don't know if our target, if one of these is our targets.
Alrighty, so.
Yeah, unless it's the one with the sword.
We'll start with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8, 15. I got it in the first one, Dave, so one of them's out. Alrighty. We will be adding.
Not yet. You won't. They have to finish their plot this round.
They we've done 2
They
rounds.
finished the last round.
They finished it last round. This was their round to get. This is not gonna. They're not adding to this round. They're adding to the next round. I got to roll initiative for them. So, blam. 18. Okay. Okay, so 33 puts her after 5-4. Alrighty.
And I also put her after Frida.
No.
Where's Frida. Okay.
Frida is at 31. Alright, familiar face at 33. She's currently icing the 2 ships together.
Thanks, Tony.
What?
And then
I didn't do anything.
18 after them. After Paul. Alright, so
Wait, aren't you on good terms with her?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's the outcast of the family we don't like.
and then the
The one who
captain
uses the wrong spelling of profit?
is dead last. Okay.
I don't know what the hell was up with them.
So as they assemble their boarding party. Oh my, the cops are here. Naval happens, naval happens, naval happens. So that one, that will bring us to the top of the initiative, which is still Telemon with an action and Brute Squad with an
I should
action.
have 2 actions because I didn't take it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was Brute Squad took both of those.
Yeah.
So with a completely done Brute Squad and a Telemon.
Yeah. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a block tag between the Swiftwind and the cops.
Good call.
Hey, hey, hey.
The fuzz. Alright, let's throw that block up.
We're having a lovely party over here. You're not invited.
Using the block skill, so it's
Yeah,
flimsy,
using the
but
actual block skill.
it's a good way to get a fight started.
It's a good way to say no.
That is a 40 block, Dave.
Oh, Jesus. How'd you accomplish that? With what skill?
I used the mobility block skill. Unless I can use sailing, at which point I would have used sailing. It's the exact same
I was
skill.
asking how you applied the skill to make the block.
Okay. I will use mobility to be able to pile up obstacles and roadblocks to make it impossible to actually get across the gate.
So you're throwing crap into the water?
No, into the ways to get onto the ship, because there's the raised walls and all the rest of that. Piling it up so there's hazards and trip marks, and I'll break bottles to make caltrops to put across the top.
Great. Welcome to Double Dare. Oh, God. Alright, so that was a tag creation that's complex. So it was simple.
A perfectly good waste.
For my simple, I'm going to attempt to recharge. Well guarded.
It's more effective if it's not.
Because then you
Alright.
catch on fire. Ow, ow, ow. Whoosh.
The frontline combat fighter is doing tactical things. What the balls? He didn't swung this fight. It's just like, yes, talking, orders, things, moving furniture.
I only swung once.
Yeah.
Got it.
Alrighty.
You only swung once and took someone out of the fight. Because you can't find another weapon.
I couldn't afford to build one out of supply.
Now,
Alright,
Dave,
fine.
with that recharge, it only gives it 1 use, right?
Yeah, you make races for additional recharges. But recharging doesn't increase the TN. That's the benefit of recharging.
Let's see. I don't have anybody to combat. So,
Well, there's still some people, like Tambourine Lady's on the deck.
No, Tambourine
No,
Lady
she
went on our
left.
She
ship.
said she
Oh,
went
that's
back
right.
to her ship.
Alright, gotcha. So we will remove her and remove her as well. So let me remove all the people that are of no consequence to the fight at this time. Yeah, so there's the angry lady with a big sword and her 2 brute squads
And the cops.
and the cops.
One of the brute squads was trying to get down under deck.
Yeah, it sucked at it. Yeah.
They couldn't read push or pull.
Push me, pull you, rare creatures.
do you think our work is done here?
I don't know. We haven't seen below decks yet.
I don't know. Let's go below decks.
Alright, CN20.
Cool. Let's use the knowledge of the ship and use sailing.
Okay. So you're trying to find the secret ninja back doors.
Haha. Enter back doors. That's enough.
Are you using it to modify the block? Because otherwise it's transit. You can bribe me a dromedary and make that count and be good. Because that's wrong skill use.
Or you can just burn the tag.
Well, let's burn the tag. Let's get shit out of the way.
Oh, okay then. Well, that was a block.
Okay.
Rip. Ah, yeah. Door.
Guys, I found their door. And that should be it for me. 'Cause I used an interrupt.
Alright, cool. Alright, a frosty former compatriot, not quite, comes onto the deck. Well, she's trying to come onto the deck. Actually, no, she's going to need to get rid of that stupid block, isn't she?
You shall not pass.
She's going to try and come onto the ship. This is going to be great. Oh my god. She's gonna try and break the block. She doesn't have anything for that. She's gonna magic the block.
Yes.
And blow all the stuff around. And what I meant to say was she's actually gonna do that twice.
There's a 10.
It's still not enough. Alright, well, she got rid of the block by slamming her face onto it. So she stays on her ship.
And the block's still there. Yay!
Okay, Frita, you're up, and you're still sneaky.
And there's
Your
no,
target went on our ship.
And there's no block to get down below
Yeah,
decks.
I'm
No.
going back on our ship.
Alright,
Why? There's a below decks. It doesn't have a block on it anymore.
Below decks is filling up with water with a large gaping hole on the side of the ship.
All the better to sneak around in.
so the ship's sinking, the cops are here. I think you should totally go in the bowels of that ship.
Look, I found
No,
this
I'm
door.
going back to our ship,
Alright. Blam.
and I will continue the conversation to find out who the hell she is.
Alrighty.
Now that you were safely aboard our ship.
No, she's active.
No, she's not.
No.
No, she's getting ready to roll soap.
16, 27, 37.
Full damage.
At least she's fresh.
14.
Okay, she soaks 14. Good, 14 is what you said. 14. Not slightly greater than.
What'd you roll, Dave?
Like 20. 4 dice. Because I'm bad at this. Alright. Alright, so you're back in the ship and you're talking. Good to go?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Still don't know who she is.
She's being evasive. But that's okay, because this is going to be the last round of boarding, regardless of how this works out. We're going to have to switch the narrative. So make this count, boys and girls. Make your last stand, draw your lines. Although, this does not mean there is a winner or a loser. It means we're going to at least temporarily switch back to narrative and then go back. Nina, so you died. Alright, so no, you didn't die, but...
Are you dead now?
Fell from the rigging.
I can't even say that. She's out of the rigging.
Well, she got pushed out last turn.
It's true.
hanging upside down with her foot caught in those.
Let me see. There's apparently a big block between us and the other ship. But the other ship.
No, that other ship broke that block. Every zone's free. Every zone in the scene's free now.
They broke a 40?
She broke it with her face. Yeah. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Is you threw up the block with the tag. It was the flimsy block, right?
No, it was the full block.
It was the full block.
I used the actual skill for the full block.
She broke it with her face. That's what I said. Damn it! I just got that thing back too. I'll get you next time, Gadget.
So they've still got an artillery piece, so it could be a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
It's basically a big slingshot, rubber band slingshot.
Kind of.
Kind of, yeah. Rubber doesn't take well to being cut.
It's probably not actually rubber, but it's probably like something that is similar elasticity.
Same premise, so I'm going to put an arrow through that.
Okay.
I want to put arrows into things.
I'm going to make, what do you say the TN is?
Well, you're tagging it.
Tagging, so 20. I'm going to make 2 raises for a 30.
Okay.
No 10s. No.
Did you get all 9s to make a drama die worth it?
No. I got a couple of 5s. An 8. That close.
13. 21.
Needed 9 on a drama die? No, that's stretching it.
Alright. That was your complex?
Mm-hmm.
Simple?
Simple. I'm going to make so hard to hit again.
Okay.
I want to steal 2 raises. 1 raise. So
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, there's my 10s. Okay.
Found him.
Found him! So I have wall steal up for 2 actions.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Who's on the deck? We have. She's on the deck. You're not on the deck. You're on the deck. You're on the deck. You're on the deck. You're on the deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes it easy. So 2. We have a storm guard comes on the deck. Gets really adamant, yells at you with starts a conversation with you. That's what I meant to say. Shit. Starts a conversation with you? Yes. Very much yes. Yeah. You. Fiend, you. I'll talk to you in a second. So that means the next one's going to talk to Drake. Get in a conversation with Drake. What's your passive, Drake?
20.
Not 15?
No. Because that's wits, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
20.
So, yeah. 5 4.
Which times
Uh-huh.
5 plus 5?
Have a conversation.
Yes.
Were they guard?
Yeah, authority.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That one's getting ready to go because I can see the
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. The lady, Shiza, she's gonna retreat below decks. And then she's gonna attempt to, actually I can make a walk on her. Oh, she could try. Nope.
But there's no TN to go below decks.
Yeah, she's trying to fix that.
Oh.
Little guy, throw a block. Oh, it's on the scale. Shit, that's too many dice. Oh, save me! No. 2 1s and a 10, it could have happened. Alright, Drake. The crew of the ship that you're on is currently retreating below decks as best it can in the midst of the chaos. The storm guard is boarding the ship. They're throwing everything they can at the ship. Now, mind you, there's entanglements and there's caught-ups, and more than just one person was caught up in your thing. Plus, I have more crew that were stymied by your attempts, but they're making a good show of it.
Go defensive and start moving. I'm not going to leave the ship just yet, but I'm going to start. I'm going to hold the one of the boarding things.
Okay.
So I'm going to put up my
Shield of steel.
wall steel. I'm going to go for 2 this time. I mean 20.
We'll do it.
20.
All right. And that's you, sir?
That's me.
Alrighty. The captain hero of the other ship comes across as well and demands that everyone stand down. Does anybody wish to resist this demand? She's wearing her fancy getup that looks a bit ridiculous. Aha!
Now that applies to the ship that she's on, not on our ship.
She's standing at the... You can interpret that any way you wish. It's not like she's bringing around a logbook saying how her
Dave,
words are used.
She's actively trying to get on our ship, right? That's her first action?
Yes.
I will actively block her.
With you're just throwing her aside or throwing
Just
her
act.
overboard?
I'm doing an interrupt for a block. I'm gonna stay. No, get off my ship.
So, let's do it.
Social block.
No, not a social block. Just get off my ship. I'm using the mobility block skill. Get off my ship.
Hilarious.
I lost a die. Stop losing dice. You. 30.
Okay. Got it on the nose. So, it was an attempt. Do you do anything else to her when she tries to speak as casual? You've already tried to assault her, so why not go for the gold?
I didn't assault her. I just kept her off the ship. No, we got this. We got this. No. Stand down. We got here first. According to naval rules, ours.
I work for the Raja, so ours. Besides, I'm not claiming this ship. I'm incarcerating people on board.
You know.
And who are you to say that, foreigner?
I'm the one with maritime law on his hands.
Maritime law? Really?
Yes.
Well,
I have all the paperwork from Amandria that supports my maritime claim. It's all right on the...
while dealing with me, all that matters is what I say. So, we are hunting a criminal, and we will acquire her, and then we will bring her to trial. And there's nothing you can say that will stop me. Getting in my way may, in fact, indict you as an accomplice to her attempted escape.
Uh-huh. Nope. Thinking of the most tactful way to put this.
You're a Mondrian. You're not tactful. You're separate. You're a serpentic on top of that.
He's also the head of a house.
Yeah.
He's still a serpentic.
Let's see here. I don't actually believe that you can incarcerate anyone.
I am entitled to the right of killing anyone who impedes the law.
Oh, but I'm not impeding the law.
Really?
No. I'm following
So
the
you're
law.
gonna get out the way and let me acquire her, and I'll be on my goddamn way, and you can go about your piracy until next time you get on my docket. Or go back to your barbaric homelands.
This isn't piracy.
Well, it's not your ship, is it?
It's not yours either.
No, but I have the authority of law. You have the authority of... Are you invading Tempest? I should report this. Amandria attacking ships off the coast of Tempest. That would look very bad. Very bad indeed.
Yeah, showed the Storm Guard attacking the ambassadors to Amandria, who were simply coming to the aid of a ship in distress.
Ship in distress?
Yep, hence the holes, the ripped sails. I believe you had a hand in that. So we came to the aid of someone getting attacked by pirates.
I saw you fighting on the deck.
No, I actually didn't attack anyone on the deck. You can see my weapons are still sheathed. I was having a very pleasant conversation and party, and then you interrupted.
For taking the woman, that's not negotiable. Whatever thing you have going on, you file paperwork with the Karaja. Otherwise, you can shove off.
This is a party. There's room for everyone. So why don't we all have some drinks, talk it over, have a good party? I mean, you did invade a party, so why don't you just join the festivities? We'll have a good party, and we can talk this through.
She's obviously not amused by this. While this is going on, anybody else like doing it?
I'm gonna go on their ship.
She'll block you. Actually, she won't block you. Our ice switch will block you.
The ice switch?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this the ice switch that happens to look really familiar to me?
Yeah, she's your family.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only a 23.
Only a 23. Can I utilize my knowledge of sailing to get across?
If you give me a drama die.
Oh, good gravy.
Can you burn your family?
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Then we'll use athletics.
Right.
Because I got athletics. That's, enough.
Right. You jump on board a ship with 40 archers ready to take aim and do ship stuff. So what's your goal now that you're on board this ship?
Be on the ship.
Okay. I'm about 5 seconds from shooting you.
No, and with my next simple, we'll start a conversation with the lovely Ice Witch.
Who's no longer in your zone.
No, she was in my zone. She
And then you
remained on the
moved
ship.
on. Oh, yeah, she's in the zone.
Yeah, she remained on the ship.
All right, gotcha.
He moved to her zone.
All right.
Okay. 25, 30.
Good to go.
Okay.
Now I got a bearing of the situation.
Okay.
All right, cool. Anybody else want to do anything? Or we let the conversation go on.
Just maintaining a defensive posture.
I'm going to retreat back to our ship.
All right. You can assume that there's a block TN10. Oh, sorry, for 3. Block TN15 from people who are trying to restrict movement. They are trying to capture everybody on the ship to see what the fuck's going on.
Alright, well, I'm just going to use my athletics to move across. I found my 8s. Why can't you be on the roll I need? 10, 20, 30,
You got it.
55.
You're on the ship.
So with panache.
Alrighty, anybody else? Or are we going back to the conversation? Alright, so back to the conversation.
Yep.
I don't want to be on the ship no more.
Stand down, foreigner. Go back to whatever ship you probably stole to get here, and go on your way. I'm giving you this opportunity, otherwise there may in fact be bloodshed in the name of the law.
You know, you really do know how to ruin a party.
And parties are for the frivolous and those who partake of alcohol.
Doesn't have to be. There's also dancing, talking, sharing stories.
None of which I will do with you.
He'll look over at the lovely ice witch that he recognizes.
Who's now in a conversation with him.
Yeah. He'll wave. And
sure, maybe? I don't know.
No, he'll just wave at her because he recognizes her.
Okay, I'm not sure if I can return her wave, is my point, because he made a lot of effort to get her attention.
Yeah. Whether she sees him or not, he's...
Okay.
And,
Sister.
Hey.
I have 2 simples, so... Sure, I'll go back to my ship.
Okay. Good to go, or...?
Yeah, and she's gonna let me leave, so... Hut!
Alright.
We're trying to detain... Hut!
And I'll follow back across if they let me leave.
You're at the gangplank.
Now that she said it, there's not going to be a block. They're going to let you people leave. They're not actually looking for even the crew of this ship. So, like, a couple of their crew are like... and you want to... I want to complete the bit of the conversation here, and then our big trouble happens.
Yay, big trouble.
So he's the only one that's not on our ship.
Right.
That's okay. Gangplanks. That's what they're for.
Or, worst comes to worst, I Serpenti over, grab him, and Serpenti back.
If worst comes to worst, you Serpenti him and pull him back.
Well, yeah, there's that. Hut! Get over here!
So what you got?
I wanted to come say hi. It's not
Okay.
very often that I get to see you being trapped on these parts. You don't look amused.
I'm never really amused.
I
really
know.
do hate everything.
I know. But that's okay. At least we get along. Right?
What are you doing on a pirate ship?
I'm not on a pirate ship. I'm on their ship.
What were you doing attacking a pirate ship?
I wasn't attacking a pirate ship.
Do you know who the Prince of the Sea is?
Yeah?
He's a pirate,
Yeah?
which means you were on a
Yeah.
pirate ship.
You can't just call all ships pirate ships.
I can call the Prince of the Sea ship a pirate ship. He's known for being the most wealthy corsair in all of Tempest.
No, he's an Amandrian. He's not the most wealthy corsair. He's
I'm
a
not talking
Serpenti.
about your Amandrian pain in the ass, which will slowly kill in hell. I'm talking about the person whose ship he's borrowing.
Oh, that thing? I wondered where he got it from. That was cool.
Oh.
You are a buffoon.
That's okay.
I'm not going to get you out of this if you're in trouble.
I'm not in trouble. She just said we can go.
Or, she said you could go. Where are you going?
I wanted to say hi first. We rarely get the opportunity to talk.
If you'll excuse me, I'm looking for a woman who just lightning bolted my ship.
Your ship? I thought it was her ship.
No. She points the smoldering ballista at the front of the ship. The thing is on fire because of that person I don't like.
Really? So, where's the, I'm pretty sure this person you don't like is down below decks.
No. No, she's not.
Oh. Good news. You hear that, Captain?
There you go. She can't summon a storm, but that's as close as she gets.
You seem awful grumpy. Would you like to have a charming conversation while we're here?
No. No, Vifor, I want you gone. I want you back on your pirate ship, pirating someplace else.
I'm not pirating. Rescue mission.
Rescuing who?
I don't know. It's his rescue mission. I just came along.
That's when the event happens. So the remainder of the crew of Swiftwind comes back up on decks. And they are bristling for a fight, but they're being overly cautious. They're not charging out to start anything. They're just making sure that if something happens, they got as many pointy things between you and them as possible.
Did my friend find a new heavy weapon?
I'm going to give him a heavy weapon at 1 kept die less. I'm going to give him like a freaking post or something.
They brought out an oar.
Yeah.
Dave, if I can, before the event happens, I'll try to beckon like the captain and the lady I was having the conversation with over towards our ship. Just like, come on.
Well, I mean, you were having this conversation. He was having this conversation.
Yeah.
So,
that's why I said if I can. If I can't, I can't.
all right. So, unless anybody has an immediate reaction, the captain of the Swiftwind. So we're talking Tupal. Is like, God damn it, you evil, goddamn judicious bitch! I'm trying to do something here, and you see the stuck up. She looks at. What are you doing here? Didn't I arrest you 3 weeks ago? Yes, you did! Again! There's a bit of embarrassment. She turns red. He's just angry. Look, I'm doing something important. You are interfering. He's like using the childish. You need to leave and stop murdering all of my people! There's a lot of quiet. That's intentional. There's no reactions to any of this? That's Captain Tupal, says your sister. Were you trying to kill Captain Tupal?
No.
Were you in league with Captain Tupal?
No.
You are an idiot.
What? I was having a lovely conversation. We were told to go over there and not attack anybody. So I didn't. I used Corsair politics.
You cut the clothing off of women and then charm them.
I didn't cut her at all. Okay, I cut her a little bit. But she liked it. You can ask her.
Your breeding practices are none of my concern.
Nope. That's okay. And I don't comment on yours either.
Yeah. So, the event going on has the two ships realizing that there's not been friendly fire, but there apparently was a previous understanding. She did not know who she was capturing. She thought she was recapturing a stolen ship. He thought he was getting shot at by someone else. So we have this little issue. In the midst of all this, both of the crews are turbo confused. So now is your opportunity, if you want, to take actions. You can leave. If you leave, however, I will let you know that your two passengers would want to go back to their people as they start this really weird animated conversation.
Did they bring anyone extra onto the deck?
Which deck and
Onto
who?
the Swiftwind. Did the crew who came up from down below bring anyone extra?
They brought back their entire crew. So there's roughly like 5 brute squads and them. So there's about like 30 people on the deck from their crew, plus another like 15 from their pursuers crew. And then they've got like more people than them on their ship. So, because one's a military frigate, one's a low-lying cargo vessel.
So, by process of elimination, either our target is still below decks or on our ship at the moment.
I'm actually going to inquire of our 2 passengers, their names, as I introduce myself.
All right. The first one introduces herself as Tiff. She's in a tiff when she introduces herself, cleaning herself off and trying desperately to make her shirt work again, because someone with a dreamy chest, oh my god, attacked her. and the other one calls herself Sarah. At this, Tiff kind of looks at her and goes, "What? Oh, fuck it."
Do either of them match the description we were given?
The description we were giving was the most beautiful woman in the world. The only one who could capture my love, and stolen by the dread pirate to Paul.
Ooh, that was perfectly timed.
Right?
Alright,
He said you'll know her when you see her. Well, you have two very beautiful women on your deck.
yeah.
Two very different beautiful women on your deck.
I have a small question. Would one of you be married to Prince? And I'll put his name in because I don't remember what it is, but tell him on wood.
Alright? So, Tiff is like, well, and then you just see Sarah just slap the monkey piss out of her. No?
Right.
And it's just like she instantly cleans herself up. No.
Right. Tell him on. Right. We have a winner.
Tiff's about to rip her face off.
Yeah.
Right the hell now.
Yeah. Easy. Easy.
That ain't gonna solve it. Someone.
Hand on shoulder.
Yeah. It's Drake. No, not Drake. Can you take care of her, please? Distract her.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wander back over to the ship.
So, like, she charges forward and runs right into your dreamy chest, and you can see her melt like butter on a skillet, just kind of.
So I'm gonna throw it back to Sarah. Okay.
Every time
I'm gonna
see
take
that,
a wild guess here.
Every time.
I'm gonna take a wild guess here. Take a small stab in the dark here. You are married to the prince. However, it sounds like you don't want to be. Am I in the ballpark?
This is when the hand comes above decks and goes, "She's married to me." And you see her look at him and get pale. She's like, oh. And then you see the voice behind him kind of go, "And she's married to the prince."
Okay.
The Nicole.
So the one...
No. She's married to Prince McCall.
Okay.
Ibn Karaja. She's also technically married to the hand. Says the voice. He knows the glass is shattered. He doesn't want it anymore. It's filled with something horrible. He's like, "I'm gonna put this over here with words. We're gonna put that right there." And then he backs away. He's like, "Whoop, whoop, 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 whoop."
Okay.
The hand would like to kill her. Tiff would like to kill her. The woman on the other ship came to probably collect her to kill her.
Okay. What happened?
Who are you talking to?
Sarah. He's looking at her rather earnestly, like, "Okay, clear this up for me, please." Drake, do me a favor.
Yes.
Make sure the hand doesn't stab her.
Okay.
Your face taken care of by Pex Man. We're calling it. These are weapons. We're getting them tattooed.
Did you want to take any actions on the side while this is happening or not? You okay there?
Yeah. Soaking it in.
Oh, just
That's right.
the drama. Okay, so
It's like watching Big Brother.
she doesn't offer any words. However, in very quick succession, since the captain, the gossip spreads on an open deck, and there's nothing but open deck here. So the captain very quickly finds out, shit, there's that woman I've been hunting over there. And so between the hand saying that used to be the old voice, and my wife, and who betrayed us, and who left me, and who I thought was dead, and comes out of him. Right? Ooh. Alright, so that's the hand. So, as far as Mikal goes, that's given out by a couple of different people from the crew, and the prince finally lets up a little bit. Everybody kind of but the hand knew where she was and didn't tell him. Because he kind of overreacts to things. You know,
This is Mr. Reserved and stony-faced silence.
He
Right?
saves it.
So, boss, from the bright side, I think we should cut and run. Like,
She left him, and then she assumed a different name, and then she married my brother, sort of brother McCall, to gain more status. And that was a few years ago. And she's known to do networking like that.
He's gonna look back at Sarah. So.
At which point you're interrupted again by the captain who wants her dead for thievery, impersonation, and just this stream of nonsensical things not related. Now you can. There you go.
So, what were you doing on this ship?
That's where to Paul gets to chime in. The gig's up. So, now that you're all ruining my day, my ship's leaking, Gliders is on fire. At least I feel better about that. Alright, fine. We're out to rescue our sister. We good?
Who's your sister?
Sulala is my sister.
Ah.
And we have another sister. And she has been captured by Blackclads, and we need to rescue her.
Okay. Looking back at Sulala, were you planning on going back to where you were when this was done?
Why are you interfering with my personal business?
Because I've been contracted to interfere with your personal business.
Whoever has a hand is starting to take some martial mushrooms from the pressure.
He's literally going to look at her and go, because I've been contractually obligated to interfere with your personal business.
I can pay you double what he is to ignore all of that.
By Blackclads. What Blackclads?
What?
Your sister, the one who's been captured?
Blackclads.
The one you're going after? What Blackclads?
we're not local.
Blackclads are... And then the captain finishes for her. Bandits. And then you start seeing... This conversation starts rotating around. This is lock, stock, and two-smoking Tempest style of here's how your conversation rolls. So I knew this guy, Ignacio. Blackclads are essentially bandits and raiders that have been around. They were the traditional bad guy of Majid when he was around. And this remnants of them after he whooped their ass have been in the desert since then. They occasionally come in to raid for supplies and people, and they're generally considered like the boogeymen of the Tempest. They're not so huge and scary that they can kill a community, and they're all disparate nomadic tribes. But when they get together, or when a couple of them get together at any rate, a normal like wandering band will be like 20 to 30. When they gather, they get to like 200 to 300, then they're a real threat. These Blackclads, as it is said, have been abducting specific people, murdering tons of others, abducting specific people. And apparently, because Sulala is part of a very powerful Tufi house, they wanted her sister. And it's rumored that they're led by a wizard, although that shouldn't exist since only Tufaraja can practice any sort of magic. And they intend to marry her to him, and they can't have that.
Okay. He'll look back at Sulala. My original question stands. I have a reason for asking. Please bear with me. I need to know which way the wind is blowing so I know which way to point my sails.
Wherever my travels take me after I rescue my sister, then we'll find out. If I have to go back to that wretched, fat, old bureaucrat that used to be an amazing person, then fine, maybe I will. That's if that little thing in the back there doesn't kill me first. And, and if she doesn't actually put me up to hang for crimes that I may or may not have committed. Like, her first man is like, definitely committed. Yours is like, actually, I was there for 3 of those. Happenstance. Circumstantial evidence.
So, damn.
Okay. To Paul, it's apparent we need to have a conversation. Could you come up here, please?
They're all basically saying, what do you want?
Okay. Is it just his crew, his people, and us on our ship?
It's a mix. They're like separate
On our ship.
On your ship?
On our ship.
You can assume that so the ships are basically all locked together.
Yeah.
You can make something like that happen, but the captain is gonna have ways to interfere if you try to like take off or something.
So while these conversations are going, I'm going to slowly start casting all the drift lines off so we can get away.
With my skulking tag.
With my skulking tag.
I'm gonna be standing next to the artillery.
I'm gonna be just not directly behind it at the gears, but
We
just
gotta
like
remember
next to
the
it.
captain won't let her very far.
No, I
Captain's
understand
here for her.
Yeah.
So if you say I want a ship with just my crew and the other crew, but none of the military crew, I can't
No, I understand
honestly
that.
start a scene that way.
No, I understand that. I was just asking what the mix was approximately.
It's not going to be as heavy on the military people because they have their boat, they have Tupal's boat, and now they're trying to get at the lady, but they have to spread out.
Yeah.
Tupal's people are going to be spread half and half between his boat and this boat, so he's got 15 over there, and then himself and most of his officers, and then a few handshakes over here. And then there's your crew, which is all on your boat now. So yours is definitely the most populous, and your crew is the most populous of the people on the boat. So there you go.
Okay.
If we lose internet, I'm sorry, people. It's like actually raining in Arizona. Rare things. There are probably
raining
people
pretty
out
hard
there
in Arizona.
sacrificing goats right now to make it sunny again. Rain is scary.
Oh God, how many accidents will we have? I'm not getting on the road till it dries out.
Alright. Well, the other captain has already said she's not going to have a party with me, which I'm really sad about.
We can get him involved with Mr. Banks.
Alright. We're going to keep the conversation going because I want to know what's going on. Where do the Blackclads have the sister, or what general area are they in? Why wouldn't you just have your husband go and help you rescue? Why wouldn't you have he would not say your husband, he would say, why wouldn't you have the prince go and...
Alright, look. Tupal's going to speak up. He's like, it's family business. What she does, she does. I've never approved of my sister Sulala's things. Or that thing. And of course, more damage coming from the hand, who is slowly... he's just starting to affect gravity and hatred. And a little cord comes off the side. But she's family. We're not normal Tufies. We were born in the desert reaches. We're not Blackclads. We're like idiots. But we stick together before we stick with anybody else. As dumb as that is, I mean, I'm a pirate and smuggler, and she's a seductress and other words. But when it comes to our family, our parents are dead. It's just the three of us. If one of us is in trouble, we deal with it. The Blackclads that took her are hiding out in a conclave. It's a little cove. It doesn't even have a name. They've been gathering there and raiding local villages. I've been keeping an eye on them and stealing things from those villages before they hit, just because I can starve raiders and make money at the same time. It's legit, I think. I think it's legit. Anyway, close enough. And you see the captain. What? You just admitted to what? I'm gonna put you in jail too. We're gonna go and we're gonna rescue our sister from the Blackclads, and that's it. And if I have to cut away through the water to get there, we're gonna do it. That's it. That's me, Captain Angryface, giving you brutal honesty. God, I feel itchy.
Don't worry, it'll pass. Alright, Dave looking around the ship about how many lines are left?
Not enough?
Cool. We're going to start our escape plot.
Okay, so, here's how this is going to work. That person didn't make it on. Oh God. So that. Is that everybody? Okay, so people from the captain's ship that are on board may include this person, unless someone has a reason not to, because you're separated, you're getting away, right? As people who are randomly in the crowd. These are henchmen that are the captain's minions. Cool that this person's on board with you guys?
Who is it?
It is one of her soldiers with a bow.
Oh, from the.
Yeah,
from the
from the big ship. Yeah,
Are we good?
we're good.
Sure.
Good.
Another one?
Don't see why not.
Another one? And the captain.
Yeah. God, I feel so bad. So dirty.
Alrighty.
So we're stealing their ship's crew.
That's unique. Give us your crew, yar! What?
The ship's going down anyway.
Not particularly.
Wrong captain's crew.
I don't know what you're
Oh,
talking
wrong
about.
captain?
The frigate captain crew.
We're just trading. It's called trading, you guys.
We don't care. We can throw them overboard on the
So
way.
you know what my first action will be?
Okay, so we have a
We never fired,
menagerie.
did we?
No, we didn't.
Nope. We got the solution. We never fired.
It's fully loaded.
Oh no, we never did get the solution. We got to get the firing solution.
Oh, it gets better. Because you allowed all of them on board, I can't operate her ship anymore. You can just stay on station. They'll shoot you. Like, don't make me wrong. If you turn around, I will dire peril the balls out of you guys. Alright, so, we have quite the retinue here of crazy people. So what is the plan as she is, well, she's no longer in control. She's very angry about that, but that's being dealt with.
As we're starting to pull away, I'm going to look at Captain T'Pol. I'm going to look at Sulala. Let's go get your sister. And I'm going to turn the wheel.
He goes back, what about mine? You see people jumping onto the other ship.
Dave, well, that'll be my first action. I'll take care of that.
Good call.
What?
Because you took the subtle action,
Oh.
you actually changed the dynamic of the scene.
Hey, Dave, for T'Pol's crew that's getting going overboard,
Yeah?
they can grab onto the trailing securement lines that we left
Ah, damn
dangling in the water.
Alright, the party just got bigger. Okay, so this huge menagerie. Oh, wow, so I just lines together. Alright, there we go. So now everybody is stressed out because, you know, your captain's like, oh my god, there's pirates on my ship! And then he goes, wait, there's law on my ship! The prince is like starting to hang out with the captain. And like, hey, how you doing? She's like, you're into... Oh, damn it. There's all of this static going on.
Hey, Mr. Rex, we need you.
And I'm still trying to hold back
The prince
hands.
has that.
You're not moving. The deck's kind of giving. Like,
I'm halfway, considering sticking the blade of my halberd into the deck.
woo! But all of this silly drama is taking place. But it seems to be an agreement. The captain at one point goes, yes, let's get this over with. That way I can go back to my job. Sulala says, yes, are we there yet? T'Pol agrees with her. It's like, well, this is random. My poor ship. And of course, your captain's like, fuck it, I got on board anyway. The prince is too busy to make a decision. And so, yes, we are now heading towards Blackclad Enclave. Yay! Alright, so, we'll time check. That way we know what we're dealing with.
7:16.
Yeah,
Perfect.
15.
Are you guys done at 8 or at 9 today?
8.
8?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's enough time to get started, but probably not finish the next encounter. Do you want to do that, or do you want to call it here?
If we're not going to finish, I would almost say call it here so we can get it all in one chunk.
Okay, then, that being the case, we hit on several things today. Vifor, you know what your sister's name is amongst her people?
Slutty wench.
She is known as the voice who kills.
Yeah. Yeah. I called it the voice. You added on who kills.
Yes, because she does.
Yeah? Sometimes that happens.
Finding the smuggler for bounty. Yay! Alright, so I owe this and this.
And mine is still resolving.
Frida got that. Telemon, still resolving. Drake, the people rise against the black-clad looters and raiders. Hey, guess what? That's coming. You have the people. They are about to rise against. The prince is done. The hand is now half done. Dangerous beauty is... you've met the dangerous beauty. Well, sort of. Long story.
Which one? There's like 3 here.
Right?
On this ship. One we left on another ship. Who's probably slowly freezing it to death.
So how many points did I give you for the adventure last time? Just so I double check my math here. I want to make sure I got this right.
3, I think. Well, that's what I got.
It should be about right. Was everybody confirmed 3 for the adventure?
I wasn't here, so.
Oh, gotcha.
Checking.
I need to know how many steps we've gone through, because according to this, we should be at 5 after tonight.
So I've got 4.
3 sounds about right, because I think I added 4 to mine.
So that means that we will be at 5, so you gain 2 for the adventure plot today. Plus, I have got a full Vifor, because hers was light. You did go up, you did talk to your sister. You did get in well and good with your sister. Do you want... I'm going to give you the option. You can either cash it all in now or have it halvesies now and halvesies later in the adventure here.
Let's have her come back. I'll do halvesies now, halvesies
Okay.
later.
So, everybody gets to decide whether you get 1 or 2 points in relation to who are you and worth to your sister. Anybody got any ideas on that?
It was pretty damn funny.
Okay, so you vote 1 or 2.
2.
Yeah. Anybody else? Arguments?
I can agree with 2.
2 sounds good.
So you get 2.
Cool.
Okay, Nina, finding the smuggler for bounty. Yes, congratulations, you did. So, you were just all about the job. Just staying on task of the job is the name of the plot, the way it's sewed together. It is a complete one, so you get up to 4. Anybody at the table have any say about how Nina was going about getting the job done?
I would say 3, because she really helped out slowing down the plot, the advancement plot for getting the captain's people on board.
Yeah, she removed an entire crew member, and then she also delayed them from getting on board, and it was good. Between her and you, that was a pain in the ass. Right.
So I would say 3.
3? Anybody else? Argument for higher or lower? Good? Once? Twice? 3 it is. Okay, the 2 football we already handled. Lovers we got part of, and I believe you got 2 from that one, or
I got
1?
1.
You got 1, that's right. You have the option for okay. And the rest were neutral plots. So, I still owe Drake People Rise Against. I owe Telemon the other half of a plot. And I owe Vincent his plot.
If Vincent shows up.
If Vincent shows up.
Otherwise, we just do the plot and Vincent gets beat up post.
Alright, so, guys...
and you technically owe Vifor another half of the plot now. Because he went half now, half later.
He got the half now.
Yeah, half later. Which means wouldn't...
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah. I do owe him another 1 to 2 points. Yeah. Okay, so, you guys experienced some new mechanics today in the form of the new naval combat. You guys got to deal with macro-micro just slightly. You touched on it. And you got to deal with the new mechanics in general. Any questions, any comments, any problems, any things you liked?
We didn't kill anyone.
That's not my fault.
It's
No, that's
brilliant.
mine.
It is brilliant. The entire combat of no actual damage from us.
I didn't get
Except social.
I got to blow up a sword.
Yeah. I didn't get the chance, but my goal with what I was doing was to set it up so Captain T'Pol and his crew would work with our crew to repel the captain, and then we could deal with each other. worked out slightly differently. I still have Captain T'Pol on my side, so I'm okay.
Yeah, it was designed to be a little cluster, so
Yeah.
you did well through navigating that. And you are right. You navigated in a complete pirate engagement scenario with no active players killing anybody. God, the balls is this?
Broke a heavy weapon, did some talking. We had Frame Pex 5000 go off again.
I got hurt.
We're going to.
I
But
got
I
hurt as well.
I got stabbed, but I got badgered, and you broke my thing.
Yeah. I have a dramatic wound to show for this event.
I do as well.
Oh, that will end the scene. Also, if there's any doctoring that needs to be done before the end of the scene, yeah, you can do that.
Brunhilde.
Any
Good
social
news.
dramatics go away. And
Good news, we have a Brunhilde, so...
Hey, look! I need some doctrine.
so the cool part about coming up the next game session is it's going to deal with mass combat rules. It's not going to be like armies. I don't ever want to get to army levels. But mass combat rules is going to operate a lot more like, I don't know how many of you played Final Fantasy where you had to defend the northern ice and you had to break your party into teams. So essentially, you still build your teams. You can still all be in the same team even. But what you do directly is going to be applied in a roleplay sense. And what everybody else does is just a mathematical equation of how successful they are at the given task. Which is where the schools come in and where the threat comes in. Because it'll say, if I need something diplomatic done, and you send, a Corsair after it. Well, he's not a diplomat. So they add a minimum of 1. Alright, cool. Corsair could theoretically be a diplomat. We can argue it back and forth. So, we'll let him add 1 instead of his threat to it. But if he was like an infiltrator, or if he was something that was like... Actually, Corsair's really bad because he really is a talker, isn't he?
Yeah.
So, like, if you get a fighter, a dedicated one, like Chevalier, he doesn't talk very well, so he'd add 1, even if he was at threat 3 or 4. But if you send, somebody who does talk, they throw their threat at the progression plot.
So we send Dralos in. And...
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We need a talker. Hey, Aya.
And generally what the NPCs will be broken down into is some mix of social, martial, and professional. So that way they can give you generic things in the background, super easy to calculate, and then while you're doing it, you actually make the rolls, and you can actually be better than them in a lot of ways because you can make the raises and things and so forth. But yeah. There's going to be room for infiltration. If you want to negotiate with the Black Lads, you can. But I'm going to have the mass combat system just in case the fight breaks out with the Black Lads, because there's a lot of them and a lot of you. And I want to see what happens with that. Breaking up into separate parties using the mass combat system allows there to be, well, we want to be the guys that sneak behind and do this. Well, we want to be the guys that hold the gates. And you can do that without having to worry about stuff. Alright, so that's that, gentlemen. Cool.
Cool.
I'll see you all next week.